All right, hi everybody. Bonkai922 here. It is time for. Oh, by the way, no Toriko. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Toriko live stream. But right now it's going to be Taizai. I was told last night there was no Death Squad. YouTube was being very bitchy, and I joined a hangout that was not live with Nostradamus, Lunar Spiral. Justin was there. Julia, you know the cosplayer Julia? She was there too. And Rick came in. And he wanted to talk about Taizai. And he was telling me about Taizai, the recent episode. And that there's a scene with Gowther. I'm like... And I was like, okay, you know. And I told Rick, if what I think it is of what they're trying to do, it's not like, and he's basically saying how some people are saying that they're not going to follow, you know. And I saw a few people commenting in the Boarhat group on Facebook saying, oh, you know, it's going to be anime only now. How can you debate that? How can you proclaim that? How can you say it's anime only? Because of one scene? And here's another thing to think about with this scene. I didn't even know it was Gowther. People who only watch the anime, when you get a chance, read Taizai, read the manga, and read all the way up to Gowther's first appearance. Compare that to when he shows up in this part here in this episode. Oh, by the way, he was shown like 1 or 2 weeks beforehand. When they first showed up at Bizzle. They did. And it was just this kid, and he's got a book, he's got green hair. Gowther, when he first shows up, looks totally different than what he looks here. Totally different. So I didn't even know it was Gowther until Rick told me. And I was like, and basically the scene is, we see him reading a book, something about a sleeping forest kind of thing. And then we see him at the end, after the episode ends, after the credits roll, where he's reading a story to the armor. And my thoughts on this, I actually don't mind it. And here's the thing. I think A1 Pictures said to themselves, the director was like, okay, we need to put this in. They wanted to put this in. They wanted to. They wanted to. And here's the thing about this thing. This scene. I'm not going to spoil what happens in the manga, but I will say this. This is a technique, I think. This is foreshadowing. When it comes down to it, it's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing what is going to come. What is going to come. Now, I will agree. They are going a little bit fast here. They really are. Especially in this episode. They went really quick here. I mean, they showed Bon and Meliodas' fight. They showed Kane and Meliodas. They showed fucking Hauser and Diane. And then we get the beginning of the final fight, which is Diane and Meliodas. So there was a lot of fights shown in one episode. Which, to me, I'm like, that's a downgrade. You don't have to, A1 Pictures, you don't have to rush this. Do you really want to rush this? Go too crazy here? You got 24, 26 episodes? And they got like what? 12, 13 more episodes to play with? Or 13, 14, whatever? You don't, but listen, easy does it. But there's a lot of other kind of material to go through. But overall, the logistic fights, fantastic. Fantastic. Overall, I give this a 4 out of 5. And as far as gowther is concerned, I don't think it's a peeve. I don't think it's people. I saw people saying, "Oh, not following them." They're following the manga. Let's be perfectly honest here. They're doing a really good job here with when it concerns with adaptations to the manga. Unlike some adaptation, don't worry, Rick. I'll watch the last episode of Kami ga Kill. They are. To honestly, what really opened my eyes of what A1 Pictures was doing with Taizai was the arc before this, The Capital of the Dead. That was done so amazing, done so beautifully to connect Bon, Elaine, and King with the flashback and all of that in that arc. Great fucking job. So they're doing a great job. Listen, until I see an episode like, you know, those sons of bitches that White Fox did, where they just say, "Oh, we can't, there's nothing we can do, so we're going to just fillerize the last 3 or 4 episodes." Until I see that, I'm not complaining about Taizai. Taizai's doing a great job. So, yeah. Also, what really happened in this episode. Gilla and Jericho, they're on their way. We also have Griamore in his armor. So there's going to be some tussling going on. I'm not going to say what happens, but there's going to be some tussling. This is like, at some point, the shit hits the fan. Big time. Big fucking time. But I will agree, the pacing is really quick. Now, I don't know if A1 Pictures, the reason they're doing that is because they want to get to the good stuff. I don't know. Taizai's over 100 chapters. If they blaze through 100 chapters in 24 episodes, I'm going to look at that and I'm going to say, you motherfuckers. Because I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Like, really don't. Like, I can see that maybe they want to get to Gowther. That's what they want to do. They want to get to Gowther. That whole thing with him. And people who don't, you know, saying it spoils, not really spoils. It's in the fucking episode. You see his posters. But if they get that far, and the series, season 1, by that time, is closing to ending towards the final episode, then I say good beans. But overall, this is a good episode. I have no problems with Gowther. Them showing him. Because number one, it's a simple case of foreshadowing. That's all it is at the end of the day. They're foreshadowing what is going to eventually happen later on. And you anime-only watchers, I'm not going to say what happens in that arc, but I am going to say that, like for a better word, it is an awesome arc. It really is. It is fucking epic as fuck. Now, there's really nothing to complain here. I just want to finish this video review with this last thing. There's really nothing to complain. What is there to complain? Oh, because they showed him? By the way, and this is probably the only spoiler I'm going to throw out there. You anime-only watchers, if you don't want to hear this right now, 9 minutes in, stop the video. Stop the video. Gowther looks different when he first appeared compared to this scene. Totally different. There was a different mindset. He had, his hair was different. His look was different. He looked taller and slimmer later on. Here, he kind of looks like that, but I first looked at it, I'm like, that's Gowther? I was surprised because it looked nothing like I had seen him when he first appeared. So that was more like A1 Pictures director saying, yeah, we're just going to put this here just to let you guys know. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. This will happen. This is going to happen. We don't know when, but it will happen. We're just here to tell you. Poster, armor, this guy. Later on, it's important. That's all it was. And I have no gripes about that. No gripes whatsoever. No gripes. At all. So, yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Like I said, I'll do Toriko tomorrow night. Going to be getting some pretty awesome Christmas gifts. I just let you guys know there. One that is really fucking awesome. Gonna see at least 2 unboxings. 2 big unboxings. So you look forward to that. I'm Bankai 922. I'll see you, Bankai 922. I will see you guys later. I got no gripes. Gowther, it's foreshadowing. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean it's gonna go, oh, anime only now. They're not gonna show footage from the. No, they're gonna continue doing that. They're following the manga. To say that they're not is ludicrous. Absolute ludicrous. Just because they show him. No. I'll see you guys later. Peace.